Now I have come with the video for your fourth chapter and last exercise, that is fifth exercise. In this we have square, rhombus, rectangles. Let's begin with the first question. Now you have to construct a square, that is READ, where one side is given. We should know the properties of all the types of parallelograms before starting the construction. Now what are the properties of square? We know that in square all the sides are equal, all four sides are equal, and all the four angles are of 90 degree. So basically if I am given with one side, it means I have all the four sides. So I have four elements and all angles are of 90 degree. That means I have four more elements. That means now I have total 8 elements. That is 4 plus 4, 4 sides and 4 angles. So we can construct it very easily. Now let's draw the base side first, that is 5.1 centimeter. You got to be very cautious with this 0.1, because if your pencil is not pointed or if you are not cautious, so it could you can make a mistake of 0.1 centimeter. So 5.1 centimeters. Now if you want, you can draw a rough figure of square. It will be like this, READ. So all are 5.1 sides and these will be 90 angles. So let me construct an angle of 90 degree at both the vertices, that is R and E. Your pencils should be sharpened. You should be careful about this thing. If your pencils are not sharpened, you can make a mistake of 1 degree also, and that will matter of course. So construct an angle of 90 degree here. Without changing your compass radius, draw another 90 degree angle at E also. Instead of constructing one angle, then joining the line, then constructing the other, it's better to construct both the angles together and join lines in one go. It will save your time. Here I go. The second angle of 90 degree. So put arrows over here. Now I know that this side, these two sides will also be 5.1 as it's a square. So I'll open my compass radius for 5.1 centimeter as I told you earlier. Keep the needle at the length you need and pencil at 0. So this is 5.1. Draw an arc at this line, draw an arc at this line. So this is D and this is A. Now join DA. You can check, this also has to be 5.1 only. It's perfectly 5.1 centimeters. Now we will write all the segments. This is 90 degree, this is 90 degree, this is 5.1 centimeter. Write 5.1 centimeter here also as we constructed it. This is also 5.1 centimeter. You can write 5.1 centimeter at this line segment also. Now this question is done as we have written the segments also, all the measurements also, 90 degree, 90 degree and all the four segments. So READ is your required square. Now second question is of your rhombus. Now here you have diagonals. You don't have measurements of sides. Now rhombus will look something like this. It's a parallelogram with all four sides equal. Rhombus has all four sides equal, but I do not have any line segment measurement of any side. So what will I do? I have these diagonals measurements. I know as per property, diagonals of rhombus bisect each other at 90 degree. I know this property. So I will use this property for the construction required. How will I construct? First I'll draw a diagonal. Now I know diagonals bisect each other. That means there should be some midpoint. I will get a midpoint through construction. Now through midpoint I will construct a 90 degree angle. Then I will construct another diagonal on this segment, half above and half below. So it will give me the complete second diagonal, first diagonal, second diagonal. Now I can join these four sides. This way I can have my rhombus. You have two diagonals, so you can draw either of the diagonal as your base. Let's take the bigger one. So 6.4. Draw 6.4 as your base. So this is 6.4. Now this is 6.4 centimeter. Now we will take the midpoint. We cannot take the midpoint using ruler. We will get the midpoint through construction only. So let me construct the midpoint. That is, open your compass more than half of this segment. Half will be somewhere here. So open more than half of it. Draw an arc above and draw an arc above and below. Without changing the radius, without changing your compass radius, draw another arc cutting the previous arcs. This way you will have your perpendicular bisector, means you are having 90-degree angle also and your bisector also. Now this is perpendicular bisector, means this is the midpoint. These two sides are equal. If the whole is 6.4, this is 3.2 and this is 3.2. You can check also. See, this is 3.2. This is also 3.2. Let me check angle also, if it's of 90-degree. So this is perfectly 90-degree angle. So we have got our 90-degree and the midpoint also. Now I will construct the second diagonal over here with the help of compass, of course. Second diagonal is 5.2 centimeters. So I will construct half above and half below. Half of 5.2 is 2.65. So half of 5.2 is 2.6. So I will construct 2.6 above and 2.6 below. So I'll take 2.6 as my radius. Now from this point I will construct an arc of 2.6 above and 2.6 below. Now I have got the other two vertex of rhombus. Now I will join these arc. Don't join this arc. That was for bisection only. I have got this vertex, the required vertex which I need. So join these points now. Remember, if in question you are not given the names of the required figure, you have to name them compulsorily. Suppose like in this question you are not given like read, okay, nothing is given. So you have to write names of your choice. Don't forget to write them, otherwise you will get your marks deducted. Now we will do the neat work. Erase the extra arc of, this is 6.4 centimeters, so write it this way, 6.4 centimeters. Don't write it on one side as the whole segment, and we have the midpoint, and write 5.2 centimeter here. So this way we have our segments, and you can write here ABCD is the required rhombus. Now third question, that is a rectangle with adjacent sides 5 and 4 centimeters. It will go just like this square concept. In square we have all four sides equal. Now in rectangle adjacent sides are equal and all angles are of 90 degree. So rectangle will look like something this. This will be 5, this will be 4, and these angles will be of 90 degree, and this is also 5 and this is also 4. So let's begin with the construction. Draw a line segment of 5 centimeter. Prefer to take your base the longer side. It won't make any difference if you take 4 also, but it looks neat, that's it. So this is 4 centimeter, let's name it. This is 5 centimeters. Now at A and B, I will construct an angle of 90 degree again, the same way as I have told you. First arc, second arc, third arc, fourth arc, fifth arc. Same way, draw it, construct at B also. First arc, second arc, third arc, fourth arc, and fifth arc. Now I'll join the vertices with this point of intersection. I have my 90 degree angles now. Put arrows here. We'll erase the extra off. Now I need these two sides to be 4 centimeter. So take 4 centimeter as your radius and draw an arc on both the lines. Now join these two points. Now we have our 4 vertices. This is C and this is D. Don't forget to write in an order. Don't write like A, B, C, D. The order should be, alphabetical order should be anti-clockwise or clockwise. So now you can write A, B, C, D is the required rectangle. And here you have to write the measurement, that is 4 centimeters. Write 5 centimeter over here and write 4 centimeter over here. Now the question is done. Now coming to the fourth question, it's a little tricky question. Let's see what trick we have in this. A parallelogram OK, where OK and K means these are two adjacent sides are given. Now we know that in parallelogram all opposite sides are equal, means this is 5.5, means this will also be 5.5, this is 4.2, so this will also be 4.2. But where is the fifth element? I know that to construct a quadrilateral or a parallelogram I need 5 elements. There is no fifth element. So this is the trick, this is the hidden hint. Look, we have to construct a parallelogram, but we do not have any angle. So we know that in parallelograms opposite sides are also parallel to each other. So we will draw these lines parallel with any angle of our choice. I know that this angle and this angle supposed to be same to construct parallel lines. This means these are alternate angles. Sorry, these are corresponding angles, right? So we will construct this ways. Now let's begin. Draw a line segment of 5.5 centimeters. So this is O and this is K, which is equals to 5.5 centimeters. Now I will construct an angle of any measurement. Now we will construct corresponding angles. We know that corresponding angles are always equal. Now I will construct two equal corresponding angles. Draw first arc, draw second arc from here, because we want corresponding angles to be equal. So to draw corresponding angles, let's extend this line to be imaginary line, because I want a point from where I will draw another arc. So I need a point. So just extend it. I will make it dotted because this is not the real line I want. Now with this same radius, draw another arc here. From here draw another arc, because I want these angles to be same. So I will draw this ways. Now join these two lines, this line and this line. Now I want these two sides to be 4.2 centimeter. Now with the help of a scale, open your compass for 4.2 centimeters radius. Draw first arc, draw second arc. Now join them. Now you can make it out. These angles, let it be of any measurement. These are of 60 degree, of course, because whenever we take the same radius, the angle is of 60 degree only. So these are equal angles. This is also 60 and this is also 60. We will not write the measurement. So these are corresponding angles which are equal. Therefore these two lines are parallel to each other. Now this is 4.2 centimeters. This is also 4.2 centimeters. And this is 5.5 centimeters. So this is the required parallelogram. Now we have additional question over here. Is it unique? It means, इस question का क्या मतलब है? Is it unique? Means can there be only one parallelogram possible with these two measurements? No, this is not a unique parallelogram. Why? Because I have taken the measurement of my choice to make corresponding angles equal. I could have taken angle of 70 degree, I could have taken angle of 180 degree, I could have taken, sorry, not 180 of course, I could have taken an angle of 120 degree, both. So it's of my choice. So it's not unique. There can be multiple parallelograms with the same measurements but different angles.